Welcome to New Vision's Echo Tip episode number 6. Hello, I'm David Ward, an assistive technology instructor with New Vision located here in Southwest Virginia. Today's Amazon Echo Tip will be zeroing in on a unique feature, timers, but just not timers that also have labels with them. In other words, they not only ding at you, but they tell you what they're for, which can be very powerful if you have a number of different things going on at the same time. So what might some of those things be that you would be doing? Well, let's say you're sliding that lasagna into the oven. It's got 45 minutes to go. Or you're putting some clothes in the dryer and you need them to be in there for another hour. See, all those things are different things you would want timers for, but if you had multiple timers going at the same time and you hear the ding from your Echo, well, what is it for? Is it for the lasagna? Is it for the laundry? So it'd be easy to get confused. At least I know I would get confused. So today's focus will be on timers, but timers with labels. Now, just to repeat, timers and timers with labels are part of a broader category of features the Amazon Echo has that are all geared towards helping you remember. And I know I need help with remembering. Now, those features include alarms, which we've discussed in a previous episode, alarms with that are repeating alarms, which we've also discussed. We've also discussed reminders and repeating reminders. Those are much like the timer feature, which we're discussing today with labels, but they're more geared towards specific days, times, or even a month. You could say April the 1st with a reminder. And then lastly, our feature that we're going to be talking about in this category is timers, and in particular today, timers with labels. So what are some limitations of this feature? Well, first off, timers will ding at you forever. If you walked out of the house and your timer went off, it would be ringing a day or two later when you came back. So they will perpetually go off and not stop until you stop them. Now, a benefit of timers also, just like alarms and reminders, is you can set as many as you want. Now, we're going to demonstrate this here now, but once again, it's that time in our episode where you need to press a very particular button on your Amazon Echo, and that's the microphone button. And the reason you need to press that is it will temporarily shut your Echo's ears off so she won't hear her name when we practice here in the tutorial. So you'll need to do that. That way she doesn't respond and stop the tutorial. So find that button. It's got a little picture of a microphone on it with a slash through it. And when you press it, it'll make a thump sound, very likely. And on a traditional Echo, it will have a red ring around the top that tells you her ears are shut off. She'll continue to play this tutorial, but her ears will be shut off and she won't respond when I say the trigger word, the A-Lady name. And additionally, if you have an Amazon Echo Show or a different Echo that has a special screen built into it, that'll put a red bar across maybe the bottom of the screen. That's a visual cue to you that her ears are shut off. So I'll just give you a moment to find that microphone button and press it. Okay, just give you a little moment. Okay, well, we're ready to go now, so let's give this a try. Once again, we're focusing on timers with labels. Alexa, create a timer called pizza.
Timer for how long?
5 seconds.
Pizza timer, 5 seconds, starting now.
So as I mentioned, I could have easily said 30 minutes, whatever traditional pizza baking time is, and then she'll go off.
Your pizza timer is done.
And she even tells us what it's for. Alexa, stop. Now, just like a traditional timer, she will continue to go off, but she'll also say that label to you interspersed as well, that the pizza is in the oven or whatever you gave it the label to. So very powerful feature. Now, this also becomes in handy for a number of other reasons, and you can string this command all together. Let me give you an example. Alexa, create a timer for 45 minutes called Clothes Are in the Dryer.
Clothes are in the dryer timer, 45 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so I got that timer going. Let's say now I wanted to slide the lasagna in the oven. Alexa, create a timer for 30 minutes called Lasagna's in the Oven.
Lasagna in the oven timer, 30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so now I have both of those timers going at the same time, but for different events. But let's say I'm thinking of maybe throwing one more ball in the air while I'm juggling my lasagna and I'm juggling my laundry, but I want to get a feel for where I am in the process before I start doing something. I can always check on the status of my timers, much like you can check on the status of your alarms or reminders or what's already set. You would do it simply like this. Alexa, what is the status of my timers?
You have 2 timers. Lasagna in the oven, with about 29 minutes left, and clothes are in the dryer, with about 44 minutes left.
So she gave me a breakdown of how much time there was required for each event that was still in process, but she also read me back that label, so that was a real nice mental reminder of what was what and where it was, is it downstairs in the laundry or whatever. So that can be very powerful. All right, well, that will conclude this program, but next time we're going to be talking in our Echo tip about weather, how to talk to your Echo and find out about the weather. So it's that time again to turn your microphone back on, start using your Amazon Echo again, and maybe practicing some of the things we did today. This is David Ward for New Vision signing off. Thanks for listening. This episode is brought to you by New Vision in connection with a grant from the Foundation for the Roanoke Valley and with the kind use of WVTF Studios. For the newest information and content about what New Vision is doing, please see the website newvision, ROA, the first 3 letters of Roanoke, .org. That's .org. New Vision is a nonprofit that provides information services and assistive technology training to the visually impaired living in Southwest Virginia. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision.